Emerald League week 4, going up against Josh. Been a tough season, got 1 win. You might wonder why this is edited this week. We're putting it out. 2 reasons. 1, thought it'd be fun. Dipping my toes back into the editing game, you know. A little lackluster this week, but we'll start taking it a little further each week. Reason 2, I was sloppy drunk. Did not want to put that out there online. My main idea is to bring Whimsicott, Mirror Herb, Encore, set up on a shift gear, get the speed boost, you know, get the attack boost, special attack boost, which I now know does not exist. But the idea was there. So without further ado, we're just going to kind of roll into it. And yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoy the game. Okay, so we're rolling up here. He brought a couple things I wasn't expecting. I thought he'd go more rain team. So I was a little nervous with everything else, but I had a feeling he'd start with the Rever Room. So, you know, we send out our little Persian boy here. I figure it's safe to just go for a T-Wave right away. Yeah, so he withdraws. Sends out the Quillfish. So here I'm thinking, you know, we'll just go for a nice little, like, we'll get the T-Wave off this. Doesn't really matter if he intimidates us because we're more of a support set anyway. But we get a nice little T-Wave. Thing's a little bit crippled, which is nice. Paralyzed, might be able to move. So here I'm just like, we'll knock off an Eviolite, you know. There it is. I'd be surprised if he didn't bring an Eviolite because it's just so good on that thing. And then Barbarage, he gets a crit. We're a very tanky boy, so it doesn't matter too much. But we do get poisoned. Luckily, we got leftovers to help counteract that shit, though, you know. Big brain plays, boys. Big brain. Sucks the poison happens, though. So, you know, here, I'm just like, Power Gem. Let's see what we can do with some special attack. But it's still a pretty beefy guy. So, like, we take a Barbarage, and I'm just looking to swap out here. Yeah, we get a little bit more heal. Poison procs. And now we parting shot to swap into my low tick here. Because I'm thinking if we get a poison, our defense just gets that much better. And then we can hopefully lock this guy in, which is one of the more defensive mons, into a wrap binding band situation. And then we'll just recover. We're stealing the tech from Noah, using it on us last week. Because Josh has like Volcanion and Quillfish, which are very annoying to deal with for my team. So we get the poison proc. We have enough defense now to tank some good hits. So now I'm thinking it's safe. You know, we go for a wrap. It's wrapped. It's going to start taking damage each turn. Luckily, we get the paralysis here. And then since we're poisoned, it's looking like we're about half health here. So I'm thinking, you know, like, we'll go for a nice recover. Just play it safe, you know. So we heal up. Nice, nice. Back to full, you know. And then he uses taunt. So it's a little scary. We can't heal anymore. But it's not too big a deal because, you know, we get, like, other things we can do to deal with it. We have Scald. We have other options. Wrap's dealing consistent damage to it. So I fire off a Scald here, hoping it'll kill. We get a critical hit, and it's just shy of killing. And then he hits us with a Pain Split, which is insane tech, Josh. Big respect for that. Did not think you'd bring something like that, I'll be honest, but I love it. Very out of the box here. So we continue to get more wrap damage. And I decide to, like, you know, like, throw out another Scald. Wrap will kill it here. Paralyzed, too, which is good. Gives us a little bit more recovery, because Pain Split could have been a little bit more of an issue. We're poisoned. Wrap kills it. So we're sitting pretty good right now. You know, I'm feeling pretty confident. We got the Quillfish out of the way here. He sends an Articuno. I probably should have let Milotic go down here. But I decide, you know, maybe we can, like, save it for later because I need it against the Volcanion. So we send in Pecharunt because I do have, like, special defense investment in it. I want to say it's, like, maxed. He hits me with a Freeze Dry. Here's where I should have known it was Choice Spect because that's a lot of damage. So he goes for another. I went for a Recover just in case he was going to swap. And, you know, since he's, like, keeps hitting me with stuff, I'm like, maybe we'll go for a Malignant Chain here. But he swaps right into the Rever Room. But now he's got right where I want him. You know, he's here. Poison doesn't really affect it because it's a steel type, poison type. So I'm thinking it's pretty safe he's going to shift gear here. So now I switch and we get the big brain play of the century here. We send in our Whimsicott, which is probably the last thing he'd expect us to do. And we get a shift gear here, baby. So he buffs up. Attack raise. Sadly, no special attack like I thought. If special attack was a thing, Whimsicott would have been popping off way more, boys. So, we get it. Mirror Herb procs. Just in case he gunk shots, I'm hitting him with the Encore. I'm just too worried about letting this thing go down after stealing that. So he's locked in. He does another shift gear, obviously, because he's, like, stuck in an Encore. And now I'm thinking it's pretty safe to just start hitting Shadow Ball, right? Because it's pretty good against most of his team. Pretty neutral damage against everything. So he sends in the Volcanion, and I'm like, it's still probably okay damage, right? It's going to do some decent damage. So we get the Shadow Ball off. Horrible.
That's quite big.
Yeah, thank you, iDubbbz. Thank you. So yeah, here I'm thinking, we just go for a U-turn. I gotta get this guy out of here. So I just swap the fuck out of here. Negligible damage again. Volcanion's a scary, scary mon. So I sent in Persian. I'm thinking like maybe we can get some like fun things off here. He does hit us with a Sludge Bomb. And it puts us in close range to death. We heal a little bit. But unfortunately, with the poison on there, it's a very tanky game too. Everyone's just bringing leftovers apparently. But yeah, unfortunately with the poison, we're just like a little too low here. He protects. Very, very good move on his part. I went for a Thunder Wave just trying to cripple it, Maybe I could chip it out was my idea. Get lucky with a couple paralyses. So we heal a little bit, but unfortunately it's not enough for the poison. Forgot that he heals again. But it's not enough for the poison. There we go, he goes down, But the cat put in good work, Good work. I probably could have played around some things better. So I think Electabuzz is a good thing here. We throw it out. And I'm thinking Charge Beam's just a safe move here. He sends out the Luxray. So it's like not going to do the best. And then Charge Beam misses. Unfortunately. It sucks, but it happens. Can't get too upset. And then I realize he's Flame Ward. So I know he's Guts Facade. So I swap out, because I'm assuming he's just going to start clicking Facade like crazy, right? So we just go here. I'm assuming he's normal at this point because we forgot to tell each other our Terra Captains. Again, that's on me. I'll get better at it next week. Won't be a little sloppy pants. So he goes into this, and can you believe what it is, boys? It is a Terra Dark. Terra Dark, boy. Already not looking good for me because I'm a ghosty boy, right? And then he hits us with that Stab Crunch. It's got that big boost, With the Guts, giving the extra attack too. But we tank it because we're a beast. A little bit of Rocky Helmet chip, I'm taking it. Hit him with the Hex. Negligible damage. Maybe not negligible. It did okay, considering it's a dark type, It's not bad. So he hits us with a Crunch again, though. We just go down. And now he's a very, very fast boy. I'm very scared. We get another little bit of Rocky Helmet chip. I figured I just have to let it go down. You know what I mean? It just makes more sense. Hindsight, I maybe should have Malignant Chained, but, like, it wouldn't have poisoned. But it might have done enough damage to kill it. So send out Electabuzz. And I'm thinking, we'll Terastallize here. Get a little grass set up. And then go for a big old Trailblaze. Try to get her speed up because he's agilitied. Get that extra stab bonus, Still love this mon. So yeah, he hits us with a big Facade. Pretty much kills us. We get a Trailblaze off. Kills him. We get a crit. I don't think the crit would have mattered, but I'll take it where I can get it because it's an uphill battle this week, boys, So he goes down. Still not the best, like, standing for me. So he sends in Mesprit. I have a feeling I'm not faster. So I just go for a Charge Beam here. Or do I go for the Thunderbolt? I feel like I go for a Charge Beam. Because I'm greedy as fuck. No, I go for a Thunderbolt. Do I go for the Thunderbolt? Man, I'm thinking here. I go for the Thunderbolt. Forgot to edit that part out. Embarrassing. So yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be like vested or just like very specially vested. We don't have any buffs on it yet with the charge, so no one knows. But Electabuzz goes down, unfortunately. So we send in Whimsicott. You know, just trying to get some good stuff up here. He withdraws the Mesprit. Sends in the Articuno. Very scared here. It's just applying more pressure. You know, I just hit a U-turn because I was like, one, if he stays in, super effective. Second of all, gives us a nice little swap. So I send in Gallade here. Thinking like maybe we'll take a nice hit, but okay, never mind. We got a good Psychic off. But unfortunately, it's not enough because we're not banded. We're Scarped this week, you know? So we take that back. Send in Whimsicott. It's not looking too good for me anymore. I think I Encore him here because I wasn't thinking he was Choice Spec at the time. And I was hoping to, like, just praying that maybe the Air Slash would maybe not do enough to the Milotic, right? Because it's a big tanky boy. Got the Spadef. So we go here. I try to get a juicy little recover off, just trying to tank what I can. He Air Slashes and we go down. And it's GG's to Josh. That was week 4. So far, we're sitting at 1-3. Not our best season, but we're having some fun sets. We're getting heat of the week. And let's be honest, that's the real achievement here. Getting the cool sets that kind of get acknowledged. We're going up against Hoop next. He was uncontested. I did notice that he lost to Draven. So I'm hoping that maybe we can carry that momentum. We made a couple trades. So we dropped the Charizard for the Hitmonchan, hoping it'll do some justice for us. I've used it in the past in seasons, and it's really good. Got a lot of ways you can use it. But yeah, hopefully next video, it's going to be a dub. But I'll see you guys next week. And as always, thanks for the support.